Hello and welcome back to my channel, Stitches with Love. My name is Elizabeth. This is where I share all about my knitting adventures on and off the needles. I'm doing this on a whim, so I don't have my usual setup. I'm not wearing my microphone. Hopefully you can hear me okay. But I wanted to hop on and share a little bit of progress on a couple of projects and just kind of check in. So when last I posted, I had just gotten some new yarn and I had cast on one of the socks. I have since casted on another sock with my other new yarn that came in that I showed you. And I am so pleased with how it's working up. So let's see, that would have been I think Friday morning on my way to work. I sat in my car and I just showed you a little something. I think that was Friday. I don't remember. I get to this point at the beginning of so Sunday is actually kind of the end of my work rotation. I work Tuesday through Saturday. So then Sunday and Monday are like my weekend. And so I get to this point and I'm just kind of frazzled and just kind of tired. So bear with me. This is the first sock that I cast on. This yarn and another one I will show you in a moment are from the same company. These are from both A Tale of Two Yarn on Etsy. And I am just doing a plain vanilla sock pattern because I want these done quickly and I just don't want to fuss with a pattern. So I actually am going to be doing an 80 round leg. So I stopped at 40. So I'm halfway through my leg. I put those onto just a piece of scrap yarn because I got other new yarn in that I was very anxious to cast on. And so rather than trying to find another pair of needles, which will be in tomorrow from Amazon, I put those on a holder so I could start my next sock, which is also for the same person. So this yarn is actually from PNW Pearls, and I love it. It's sparkly and it's striping up in the American flag pattern. Go USA! I have no shame or no problem saying I am proud to be an American. So I am feeling all of the patriotic vibes right now. This is really making me happy to make these. All right, so they will both be the same size, and then I should have enough from these two pair of socks from Michael that I can make a smaller pair for little brother Felix, because he wants everything that big brother wants. And Felix especially really likes bright colors, and he really loves sparkles. Anything shiny, anything sparkly. His eye is really drawn to that. So I think he would like a pair of socks with a little bling. He says it looks like diamonds, and I think that's adorable. All right, so the other yarn that I got from A Tale of Two Yarns, I have not wound this up yet. But I wanted to do at least one watermelon themed pair of socks, and I'll probably want to do more because I love watermelon patterns. I just think it's really fun. So I got a watermelon color yarn from A Tale of Two Yarns. And then I'll get this wound up, and this will be my socks for August. Or sooner, who knows? Probably sooner, because I decided I'm not going to try to do a pair of socks every month because it's overwhelming with trying to get everything done on time. And it kind of sucks the joy out of what I'm doing. So another new yarn that I will get wound up. I have a few more pairs of needles coming in tomorrow. I ordered a few new sets of the Chiaogu, 2 in the 9-inch circulars and then 1 in the 32-inch because that's what I use most often. All in the same size, 2.25s, because I can never just have one pair of socks going at a time and then I run out of needles and it's this whole thing. And you can't knit socks if you don't have the needles. All right, so I think it's been a little bit since I've shown you the scrap blanket that I'm doing. I am on the next square color. Really liking how this is working up. It's becoming kind of a behemoth. So I'm thinking that when this square is done, I'm going to turn my strip and start going this way. So I'll start working that way and work horizontally instead of vertically. And then if I find that it's not quite big enough, which I think it will be, then I can always add more. But I wanted to show that I have made a little bit of progress on my scrap blanket. Pretty safe to say I'm not going to have my cardigan finished by family pictures, and that's okay. I wasn't really sure that I would. I mean, it's not that I'm not going to keep working on it. I'm still going to work on it. But I find that if I do just 1 or even 2 projects at the same time, I just get bored because if that's all I'm focusing on, it seems a little overwhelming and it's easy for me to get burned out. So if I have multiple things on the needles at a time, even if I'm not working on all of them consistently at the same time, it seems more manageable to me and more enjoyable. Let's see, what else can I share with you? My children are outside right now, running around completely bonkers with their friends. And waiting for Alex to come home from work. And let's see, I just took some banana bread out of the oven. Sundays, I really try not to make plans. I really try not to go out and do anything because I'm out of the house 6 days a week. And so it's just, I don't want to go anywhere. I don't really want to do anything. I just need some time where I can really, truly rest. So we try to make those kind of our family day and just not do anything extra. Usually we would have Michael's scout meeting, but they had a camping trip planned this weekend. And yesterday they got completely rained out. It was so stormy. There was thunder and lightning, and then we had a tornado warning, and so it was just kind of wild and chaotic. And so unfortunately, he didn't get to do the camping trip that they had all worked really hard on planning and preparing for, but I'm hoping that he'll get to do another one this summer with them. And if not, we have a large enough yard that he can just pitch his tent and we can just camp here on our property and it'll be fine. But I think that's about it. We have kind of a quiet, boring life, which I'm fine with. So there's not really a lot to share today. Reading, let's see. What am I reading right now? I did finish my book. I don't remember if I shared that or not. I finished The Little Old Lady Who Broke All the Rules. I don't remember who the author is right now. And I found out there's a sequel, which I'm really excited about. So I have a hold on that one. It was a great book. It was so funny. I particularly enjoyed it because I work in a retirement community, and so I could very easily imagine all of the shenanigans that were going on. And I'm listening to a new one called The Secret Life of Groceries. I don't know who the author is offhand, but it's very, very interesting. It really just talks about the not the history. Well, there's some history involved as far as like how some companies got started, but all of the behind the scenes of what happens from when our groceries get to the store. So before they're ever put on the shelf, there's just so much that goes on to get them there. And I just find that really fascinating. So I'm enjoying that very much. And I think that's about it. Watching, there isn't really anything to share about watching because I don't watch a lot of TV and I haven't really been watching any of the shows normally that I would watch. So nothing interesting to share there. I think I'm just going to have a quiet afternoon. I think I'm actually going to move outside right now because it's not raining and it's not real cold. I'll have my tea and my knitting, and I think I'm just going to continue my day. Whatever you find yourself doing, I hope it's beautiful. Happy Sunday, happy knitting, and God loves you very much. Until next time.